guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. Today we are going to continue on with our streak of Mojo Fun figures, and this is probably one of my favorites of the bunch, and it is their Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now they have quite a few different versions of the Tyrannosaurus Rex out, and if you actually go back into my videos, you'll see that I had reviewed two other different versions, actually three other. One was, there was two of the same sculpt, but they were different color schemes, and I am head over heels in love with those other ones. I really love them. I think that they're fantastic figures. And then there was a smaller running type version that was also pretty cool for what he was. I liked him as well. And now I've got this one, and this one is also awesome. Maybe not the most scientifically accurate T-Rex. You can see just looking at him that he's got the whole tripod pose with the tail down on the ground. But I feel like that maybe he's not really meant to be in a tripod pose. It kind of, to me, it looks like maybe he had just stopped and leaned up for a second, or maybe he was in mid-battle or something, because I just feel like if he was meant to be in a tripod pose, his tail would probably have come straight down, whereas his tail is out and then curves down a little bit. So I feel like maybe they're not modeling it after the tripod pose where they think the T-Rex's tail drags on the ground. I feel like that maybe that was just a little bit of a gimmick to help him stand or something along those lines. Maybe it's just the pose they decided to go with, trying a little something new. Overall, I do like this guy. I think he looks absolutely awesome in my opinion. And one thing that I have seen online is that there are different paint schemes of this guy that they've released. I think there was like a striped, maybe a brown striped version, and I feel like I might have saw another version as well somewhere, but I can't really recall for sure. Now I don't know when the paint schemes changed on this, but I believe that this is probably their newest paint scheme because I did just get this one and I got it from Mojo Fun. So if I got this one straight from the company, I would imagine that this is probably the current look, and that is not a bad thing because this thing looks phenomenal. I think the paint is just beautifully done on it. It's a very, very good look, very realistic look. So let's get a closer look and you guys can check it out for yourself. Looking up here at the head, you can see the head, in my opinion, is definitely Jurassic Park-ish with the way that it's been sculpted, and me being a big Jurassic Park fan, I can absolutely love and approve that. The eye is beautifully painted, a very nice striking yellow color with the dark area around it. Beautiful detail sculpted all around the eye, looking very, very nice. Beautiful palette sculpted out, and the detail above and around the area of the eye up here on the eyebrow area looks very, very good. One thing that I noticed looking at this is that the teeth are beautiful in my opinion. They're not exactly sculpted to the way the T-Rex teeth would be, but because they're each sculpted individually, he looks very menacing, and I feel like the color that they went with is such a realistic color. It really looks beautiful. There's even different tones of color on the teeth individually, so for them to do something like that with this is absolutely awesome. The inside of the mouth is sculpted nicely, beautifully painted, a very realistic color. The tongue has some nice detail in it as well, along with the upper side of the mouth. The upper side inside of the mouth has very nice dark wash put over it, giving it a nice realistic look. It's a beautiful brown color, and then it's got different dry brushing done to add some highlights of lighter browns, and then the upper part is a very, very dark brown. There's actually all sorts of darker tones all throughout the body of this. It really looks beautiful. The paint job is phenomenal. You can see looking at the back of the neck here as we go down the body, beautiful skin folds and scales sculpted all over the place. Going down here into the shoulder, he's got some very broad shoulders. You can actually see the shoulder blade sticking out a little bit of the dinosaur. The arms do appear to be a little bit too long, but I still like him. I think he looks pretty good the way they are. But just as I said, they're a little bit too long, but it still looks good. You can see the rib cage here of the animal, beautifully sculpted out. Insane amount of sculpt work has gone into this as far as the scales. There is just scales sculpted all over the place. And look at this incredible muscle tone here in the upper part of the thigh of the dinosaur, and then down here in the calf area, some more beautiful muscle tone and a very, very nice kneecap sculpted out as well. Going down here into the feet, I think the T-Rex's feet look phenomenal. A beautiful gloss has been put on the claws, giving it a very realistic look. And the dark washes that they've used on this, in my opinion, similar to the way Schleich does theirs, it really just brings it to life. It truly does. It makes it look like a living, breathing animal, in my opinion. Going down the tail, you can see some more incredible sculpt work the whole way down. The tail is sculpted beautifully with just tons and tons of detail all over. Same goes for both sides, beautiful detailing all over the place here as well. The underside of the body is phenomenally sculpted also, and beautifully colored and painted all over the place. This T-Rex is absolutely awesome in my opinion. You can also see the rib cage here on this side of the dinosaur, and then some more beautiful sculpt work done here on the tail and the legs on this side as well, along with that beautiful wash. Just look at the kneecap over here. I love little additions to detail on dinosaurs, but man, look at that. It's these little things that really pull me in and suck me in, and that kneecap looks awesome. So nicely sculpted. So overall, I really love this T-Rex. I do. This is definitely my favorite of the bunch that I just got. And some people, as I said, might complain because he does have his tail down in almost a tripod type pose. But even if that was the idea behind it, I still like it because it has a very old school feel, but at the same time it has a new school feel to me. It's the best of both worlds because I feel like he's not meant to have the tail in a tripod position. It's just the stance that he's in. And I'm sure every once in a while a T-Rex might have got a little tired and took a break and maybe plopped his tail down for a split second if he was able to move his body in that position. I don't really know, but either way, I absolutely love this T-Rex. I think he looks beautiful. Everything from the amount of insane detail work, even the nostrils are beautifully sculpted. The detail around them is just phenomenal. The eyes, everything just looks so good on this. And the paint job is just as incredible as the sculpt work is. It looks so real as far as the color scheme that they went with. A very realistic type of a color. So many different tones added and such a beautiful wash put over it. Everything about this is awesome in my opinion. So if you like this figure or you like Tyrannosaurus in general, I think this is a great choice, whether it be for a toy or if you just want to add it to your collection of dinosaur figures. It's awesome. I can't recommend this guy enough. I will link you guys in the description as to where you can purchase this guy. And as I said, there are different color schemes out there, so if you want, you can be on the lookout for the others as well and collect all of them, because I wouldn't mind having the other ones myself just because I am such a fan of this model. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep paying attention because I will have many more Mojo reviews in the next week or two. Thanks for watching.